What's cracking, people? It's your man, Cousin T, back with another installment of
I'm trying to give you 60 seconds of affection.
60 Seconds of Selectcellence, where doubt and hateration meet observable reality. Today's episode is sponsored by none other than James Smith, who submitted a generous donation to the T-Taw Tabernacle, and for that, the Building Fund thanks you very much with this brief break. Wait, hold on. Sorry. This is not the Hee-Haw Tabernacle. This is the T-Taw Tabernacle. Let's hit him with a real praise break.
Want to take just another minute to praise him? Go ahead and praise him!
Let's get back to the 60 seconds of Selectcellence music. Now, if you don't know by now, you should know or be at least aware of the fact that in February of 2020, I know this year has lasted a decade, but in February of this year, myself, the Field Master Ron Wills, and none other than C Boogie of the Dom Game Division, shout out to the Dom Game Division, presented at the first Self-Improvement Summit. And gentlemen, let me tell you, I'm certainly looking forward to many more outdoor, indoor, in the field presentations that are collaborative events, not only of men who want to improve, men who want to enjoy and interact with the company of masculine masters in order to better themselves, but also a collaborative event amongst teachers, mentors, and coaches who can provide presentations of their skill sets. Now, one thing that is common amongst teachers, mentors, and coaches is that our goal is always to have a minute speech or the elevator pitch. And for me, my sort of culmination elevator pitch in terms of presenting the skill sets of seduction is what I like to refer to as Scorpio's 7 sacred steps of seduction. So there are 7 sacred steps of seduction that I presented not only at the Self-Improvement Summit, but I use these as guidelines, as sort of a framework when I present to men who are aspiring exotic entertainers, but also men who are looking to further their skill sets in communication, further their skill sets as far as developing masculine mastery in those areas that include, the modern rites of passage, logic development, their masculine intuition, and ultimately putting themselves on a path of sovereignty. So I want to present today's 60 seconds of Selectcellence as a clip from a longer podcast that happens over on my Patreon side. Now, this is a snippet that covers this graphic that I'm presenting right now. Here we go. Scriptures, but these are the steps that are simple to follow. However, they require that you put in the work of understanding what goes into each step. The 7 steps are as follows. Step number 1, stand. Step number 2, enchant. 3, touch hand. 4, command. 5, confirm. 6, complete. And 7, repeat. Alright, so currently over on the Patreon side, I've got a poll going to see which 2 of the 7 steps, the participants of the House of Technician would prefer that I go into a deeper dive of. Now, as I said on the other side, each one of these 7 steps can take up their own, multiple hour podcast. But what I really want to do is, and especially for those who have their copy of the Seduction Scriptures, I want to really go in depth into at least 2 of the 7 steps of seduction. And just as an aside, we're in a new space. the world will never be the same. What was normal as of 100 days ago, as of February, let's just say, of 2020, will not ever be what's quote unquote normal again. And because of that change, because of that shift, we as masculine masters have to shift as well. But in all honesty, in this space, the manosphere, and more specifically the select manosphere, we have been growing, we have been expanding, we have been gaining the skill sets, we have been exchanging the experiences that we collectively as teachers, as mentors, and as coaches have acquired and are still sharpening ourselves. But in this space, we have been showing the greater collective of men who are interested in moving forward with the shifting times into their own power, moving forward with the shifting times into their own evolution, but ultimately moving forward with the shifting times into what truly makes them happy. The men in this space are looking to be on that path, to embrace the journey of not only their own happiness, but the journey of self-discovery, the journey of purpose, the journey of discovering what their missions are in this life, the marks that they wish to leave on this life, and the legacies that they would like to leave as a result of having captured their mission, of having understood their purpose, of embracing the why. All these things are spoken of in this space, and more specifically and holistically on the Patreon side. But gentlemen, at the end of the day, it is about unapologetically embracing your masculinity, looking forward to the path of expansion as a man, and ultimately grabbing hold of your personal sovereignty, and as a byproduct, enjoying the types of relationships that you want with desirable women of your tribe. Select men, pre-select men, non-select men. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. And as always, this is your man, Cousin T, aka the Alpha Wingman, saying, stay sharp and mission focused. Later.